All right, fellas, on this one, we're gonna be installing the one and only all-scale Louie Fix-It light kit. As you can see, we got the all-scale Louie Fix-It light kit. Let's dive into it. Louie Fix-It also has the Pro Moto lights, the Losi Pro Moto lights. He has the Armor Vendetta lights, and he has the all-scale light kits, as well as the underglow kits. So check them out on eBay. We're gonna dive into this install. All right, guys, let's grab this thing off the shelf. And here it is. It's my INFRACTION. I just refreshed it with a fresh body, and we're gonna drop in the Louie Fix-It light kit on the front and rear. All right, fellas, so we got it on the bench. This is my Armor INFRACTION 3S, and we're gonna install the Louie Fix-It all-scale light kit, guys. So let's dive into it. First thing first, let's test the lights to make sure the lights work correctly. All right, guys, so let's test them out. As you can see, all the lights are working, shining nice and bright. Let's turn them over, make sure we show side they're supposed to be shown on. So all the lights are shining nice and bright. As you can see, so I want to hold the lights right here over the headlight so I can see where they're gonna line up at, because this is how they're gonna be installed, basically like this. Just like this. So let's go ahead, open our pack with our templates, our alcohol pads. You do need a few tools to get this job done. You're gonna need a hot glue gun, a heat gun, a body reamer, and a drill. But I'm using a hand drill, but you can use a regular drill. Let's get our alcohol pad. This body is brand new. This body is brand new. I never even driven it. It's never even been outside. So we're gonna wipe down all the sections. All the sections. All right, let's get these back ones. This should be a pretty easy install, guys. Of course, these templates are sticky on the back. It is like a sticky tape on the back. All right, guys, so I have my template in place. Look like that's gonna look nice. Let me go ahead and open up my other template. And put it on the other side. And let's hold this wire, this light system right here in place, about halfway down. Yeah, that's gonna look good. So as you can see, I got my templates in place. Got my templates in place for the front. Let me get them in place for the rear. The back ones are just gonna be straight up and down, so I don't have to worry about all that, too much of alignment. As long as they're in the middle, back here. I don't have to worry about too much of alignment. Plus, they're not sitting right next to each other. You know, that front, you definitely have to make sure they're as straight as possible. All right, so I got my templates in place all the way around the car. I got my body reamer. I'm going to actually poke holes right in the middle of each light. All right, so now I got my holes in. I can remove my templates. Pull my templates off. The templates aren't removing any of my decals, so they're coming right off, no issues. As you can see, front just came off, no issues with my decals. And just like that, all of my templates are off. So now I'm going to use this hand drill and I'm gonna open up these holes. I could use my electric drill, but it's easier for me to just grab this hand drill just to open up the holes slightly. All right, guys, so what I did was I used the templates, I used the body reamer, I used my hand drill, and I went back with the body reamer to make sure the holes were wide enough. Once I got the holes wide enough, any type of little burrs that were on the inside, I took my razor blade and I went across it, much like so, to get any type of little burrs that was standing up from drilling through. They pretty flat, pretty smooth all the way around. As well as what I did for the outside, for the decals, for the lights. I took the razor blade and I just went around the inside. You know, you can do this with a hobby knife, but I did it with a razor blade and I just went around the inside just to trim back that decal, because when I drilled through it, I still had like a little bit of flapping decal that kept trying to pop back up and would prevent the light from shining through. Once I did that, I tested the lights and made sure that they could be seen through, let me see where they at. Make sure they can be seen through the rear of the vehicle. And there we go. Lights are lined up. So once you get the lights lined up, that's when you actually just make sure you got them lined up first. And you put on one light at a time. Like I'm gonna put my top light on, then my bottom light, or my bottom light and then my top light, because of my wiring is gonna run upwards. So I'm gonna put on my bottom light first, then my top light. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Get the heat gun hooked up. Just like this. We're gonna install them just like this and run the wire back up through the vehicle. All right, so we're gonna do one side at a time. And there we go, just like that. So now let me reheat this back of this. All right, so now we're gonna get it in place. This is gonna be tough. You line this one light up first. Hold on, make sure that's it. Look like something got in my, something is in my way. Like something is in my hole. All right. So let's try this one more time. All right, and just like that, now I just need to hold it in place until it actually bonds, and I can move on to the other side. Pretty easy install, guys. I think it's gonna work fantastic. I'm gonna hold on to that, keep pressing, keep pressing. We get up under here. As you can see, you got the little, you can see the yellow shining through. Those are the bulbs. So you got to make sure the yellow is definitely shining through for you guys. Yes, sir. I do have two recommendations, guys. All right, as you can see, I got my lights fully installed. I'm gonna show you the lights in just a second, but I do recommend make sure you have a razor blade on hand as well, so you can trim any plastic or any decals to prevent the lights from shining through your holes, as well as the razor blade to remove this little protective covering for the two-sided tape. And once you get the pieces in the body, make sure you come back, run the heat gun in here for a couple of seconds just to heat it up again, and press down on all the corners to make sure it's fully attached inside the body, guys. But let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. Let's plug this thing into the splitter. All right. Fellas, as you can see, no light in the room. Let's turn on the light kit and let's check it out. As you can see, that thing is throwing off some light. Look how much light it's throwing off in front of the car, guys. You saw the room was completely dark. Let me adjust my camera real quick. Matter of fact, let me show you the back real quick before I even take it off the disc. That's the rear. As you can see, that's the rear, guys. As you can see, shining nice and bright. Let's check out the front. And I haven't even done the hot glue trick, the little dabs of hot glue over the lights to make it illuminate better. I haven't even done that yet, guys. But check this out, check that out. That's a lot of light coming off this car, man. Shout out to Louie Fix It, man, with the Louie light kit, man. If you're looking for lights for your car, Louie Fix It has the all scales light kit. As you can see, he has the underglow kits, as well as he has the Losi Pro Moto lights, guys. So definitely go check out Louie Fix It. All right, guys, we're on the final steps. You did see, we tested the lights. Now we need to clean our wiring up a little bit. They do come with these little 3M sticky pads. You stick this to the part of the car that you want to mount the wire to. You run the zip tie through it like this, and you attach it around your wire, and you cinch it down and then clip off the excess. Of course, you need to clean it off first with the alcohol pad. So, of course, I already have two of them already on the rear section of the wiring, and I need to add 2 on the front. So I'm gonna add this one right here. Up. Oh, I had it the right way. All right, so like I said, you basically just run the zip tie through, hook it around the wiring, zip tie it. I just put it on the wire just so it'll hold on the wires. So now I'm going to find the places that I want to connect the wiring. So I'm thinking maybe right here for one point, and maybe right up here in the roof for the second point. All right, so let's check it out. I'm actually gonna clean all 4 points right now. And that 3M adhesive does stick better when you heat it up. So I'm gonna heat it with the heat gun slightly, just to drop a little heat through it. And guys, another thing, for your lights, just to make sure they sticking correctly and like they should, make sure you run the heat gun over all of your light points. Run it over just one more time, heat it up one last time, and then hold it after it's already stuck. That way everything is up there nice and flush. Not sure how good y'all can see that, but right down here, as you can see, everything's nice and flush, nice and tight. The front is the same way as well. Y'all can see that front stuck on nice, very nice. All right, so let me stick these on and I'll bring you guys right back. So check this out, guys. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with the heat just a little bit. Just to make it stick a little bit better. Ensure that bond, make sure it's not gonna come loose on me. Hold it for a couple of seconds hold it for a couple of seconds until it's secure. Now I can move on to my other sections. All right, we're gonna stick it right here on the roof of the vehicle. Same thing. Heat it up for a couple of seconds. Now, stick it down. Make sure it's secure. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Ten seconds should be good. Okay. So this is how it came out right here, guys. So now I'm gonna run this wire back through here and run this wire back through here. That'll make everything pretty tight up here at the top. And then I can hook up my splitter, come down, and it also comes with this extra little connection right here. And I'll hook this in just to make sure I have enough room going from up here down to my receiver box. All right, guys, shout out to everybody over there watching the RC all-wheel drive Louie Pro Moto upgrades episode 2, man. We having the premiere right now, but right now I'm going ahead and finish this video out. Man, yeah. So right now, all we gotta do, guys, is drop just a dab of glue right on the hose on top of the light bulbs. It's supposed to help us get more illumination from my lights. I'm gonna get real close so y'all can see it. Just a little drop of glue, just like that. Just a little drop of glue, just like that. Just like that, just to help with the illumination. All right, I don't think I was in the camera, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be in the camera on this one. All right, guys, so you take just a drop of glue. And drop it just like that inside the hole where the lights are. Just dabble the glue just like that. You see that? Look how much light is throwing off in front of it. That's a lot of light. You're gonna be able to see a long ways in front of it. Yeah, I definitely appreciate Louie's Fix It, man. I'm glad I was able to win these lights, man. These light kits are awesome. They definitely awesome, guys. I highly recommend them. Links for Louie's Fix It eBay page will be down below, as well as link for his Promoto and the all-scale light kit, the all-scale light kits and the Vendetta lights. So you got the Vendetta lights, the all-scale light kits, and the Louie Promoto lights are on his eBay page, guys. So definitely go check him out, man. He also has the headlight kits as well as the underglow kits. So definitely check them out, guys. As you can see, I have my hot RC transmitter and I have a hot RC receiver with a light controller on the receiver. No extra things added, just a receiver. I'll show you really quick. As you can see, just a receiver, and the lights are plugged directly into the receiver. I did change out the connectors. All right, guys, as you can see, I added in a 2-pin connector. I removed the 3-pin and I added in a 2-pin so I can connect directly into my receiver. And this is my receiver. I just plugged this up just so I can show the lights. I can do all types of things with this receiver. I'm gonna do an independent video on this receiver because if I put it here, that's like brake lights. I mean, you can do so many things with this transmitter receiver. That's like brake lights right there. I'm gonna plug it in a different port and show you what else you can do real quick. I'm gonna plug it in this one. That's my emergency, that's like hazard lights, emergency flashes. With the C button. As well as it's hooked up to what would be the signal lights if they were separate. And of course I can put it on the switch or I can put it on the button. Actually, let's put it down here on, I think hazards is 6. Flashing. All right, flashing lights on D. I mean, there's so many different configurations you can do with these cars, man. So many different configurations. Is that the headlights? Yeah, see, that's headlights. But that's pretty much it, man. Louie Fix-It light kit. As you can see how much light I'm casting off the front of this thing? Check that out. Let's point this thing at the wall real quick. Casting a lot of light, guys. Let's cast some light on that. All right, guys, you know what time it is. Till next time, get out there and drive your RCs, fly your drones. If you got a boat, put it in the water, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.